the U.S. dollar debasement trade isn't going to zero. The U.S. dollar isn't dead. Everyone claims it's dead. It's not going to die. It's like no one's claiming it's dead. It's just it's weakening.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so he writes very sensationally. So he would say, so what's his argument for the 40% bond allocation? And there's a hint at the end there. I think that's why he thinks the way he does, because he has to. So he says the 60-40. So bonds have not been doing well the past 5 years.
Okay.
You've looked at the long-term bond. I've showed you that chart where we have a 30-40 year trend channel, right? That's no surprise. So people are saying it's dead, blah blah blah, lots of the reasons, and he does correctly identify many of the reasons people say it was. So then he says people have suggested replacing bonds with like gold or Bitcoin or something. Let's look at the 12-month return on that. Gold's down 1% and Bitcoin's down 30-some%. And I'm like, sure, but why not take the last 5 years since they're looking at?
You're looking at 5 years for the bonds. Why aren't you looking at 5 years for the others?
Because if you look at the 5 years of gold, it looks amazing. But instead, then he's like, see, you just lose money. Just replace bonds with something that also loses money. It's like, sure, but you're cherry picking your thing. If you pick 5 years, your gold has gone from 1900 to 40-some hundred. Instead of losing 5%, you've gained 100%. That's a very different story. Anyway, so you're cherry picking some numbers. I get it. But then in his defense, and he does identify correctly that the reason bond portfolios are doing poorly partly is because they're correlated with the market now.
Mm-hmm.
When jobs came out today being poor, bonds rally because yield expectations go down. Equities also rally. Gold also rallies. Bitcoin rallies.
Everything.
Exactly. They're not moving contrary to each other. They're moving in the same direction. And why is this on a super macro level? It's because everything is so indebted. Everything is based on the discount rate. They can't move against each other because they're all affected by the discount rate, the expectation of yields. Daniel, careful, you're going to flip it. Stay in the middle of the trampoline, don't climb it. No. Move your books if you need to. See, you're going to flip it. Don't do that. Don't walk along the edges and try to flip it.
No.
So anyways, what's his defense of the trend? Don't drop your books, place them gently. You're going to break things. Be more gentle with your shot. Put it gently on the ground. Good. Don't just throw it. So then what's his? Daniel, stop walking on the edge. You're going to flip it.
In the middle of the trampoline.
See, you're flipping already. It's going to fall. Do not walk along the edge. So then what's his defense of the bond portfolio? Well, based on the last 120-year trend.
No.
Based on the last
I told you
120-year
you can have
trend.
this at a later snack. You're not getting additional snacks.
So then he defaults back to that, and that's why statistics is so interesting. Is the last 5 years an anomaly, or is that actually the way of the world now? But then he falls back on, he said 120 years of that, and it's still a very safe investment. Sure. No one's disputing that it worked for a long time. The problem is it going to work going forward? And then at the end, maybe it's the clue of why I disagree with him so much. He's basically a financial advisor. He manages portfolios, sells people mutual funds. Daniel?
Go in the middle.
Look what happened to you. You stand on the edge, and the thing falls over. So stop doing that. And so he has to sell the traditional stuff.
Mm-hmm. Everyone just invests their own money in their own index fund. Just from their own account.
He's not paid to. He's not even an advanced one, right? He's the mom and pop. He's the. I don't know. You worked in whatever job he did. Then you took a 3-month course in financial advisory, and now you join one of those Manulife or something, and now you sell their
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those, right? This is not someone. These are not the CFAs. These are not the people who have worked in the investment banks and have watched the market for years. These are you're told, people don't know much about money, so just sell them, package portfolio, target 2040 if you're going to retire in 2040. So here's a package of some equities and some bonds, and here you go. And we'll charge you your 1.5%, 2%, 3% annual management fee.
Mm-hmm.
You have to sell traditional stocks to get better money. Again, no one's questioning that bond portfolios have 60-40 bond portfolios have worked in the past. The issue is they were in the 40-year bull trend from 1980s to the 2020s, where they're in a downward trend. So yes, they acted anti to stocks, but they were generally gaining money. If we're now in a trend upwards or flat, they're no longer gaining money. And if the correlation is not negative, then what's the point? But again, I'm on the gold, I'm on the dollar debasement trade side, so if your time frame is long enough, there's no point holding bonds. If you have a shorter term time frame, I guess you can make an argument that bonds and gold could exist in the same portfolio. You're addressing the same risks with the hope that intermediary volatility is smoothed with the hope. But then again, if you really do believe the dollar debasement, then you're just holding paper. If you really want to have an intermediate volatility, then you just stack. Just buy gold and silver and put in a safe. There, your medium-term volatility is solved. You don't need bonds. You just put it in a safe and forget about it. And the prices go up or down, who cares? It's just a physical store of value in the safe. Yeah, I don't know what the argument for bonds is at the moment.
We've always done it this way.
It's a
really
soak for excess liquidity, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is an interesting question. What does it take to become a reserve currency? So the U.S. is the world's reserve currency at the moment. So, what does it take to become a reserve currency? How did the U.S. get there? What would be required for another country to take its place?
Oh, maybe I didn't secure the blind upstairs properly. Does it look closed? No, you can leave it as is. Fine. Hmm? I think I had opened it, so now it's closed. You have to kind of wedge it up because the string doesn't hold it anymore.
I would own a lot more equities and land, and yeah, I would own that before bonds. I don't see the place bonds have in this world, especially not with the only credible path to paying those bonds being debasing your currency and leaking away out of it. Why would you then hold it? You want to hold stuff that hedges against that, not directly is reducing value because of that. Yeah, tough interesting trades. That's why we have a market. Easy, and assume what I see.
your tongue back in your mouth, Mr. Danny. You already had a snack, Danny. No. I know you like it, Danny, but you already had a snack. I know you do, but I'm not giving you more right now. You want what? Bread. He's talking about bread. You're not having both right now. In a few more minutes, I will give you a tea sandwich if you like. Okay. You have what? Yep. Danny, don't push on that with your foot.